What's going on, everyone? It's been a while. We've obviously had the international break, England's games. I'm not the biggest fan of internationals. I do check them out, but it's not Premier League football. It's really not. So, look, we're in a good position with England. Obviously, Maguire got the winner last night against Poland, and all I could think was, if only he could do that for United. Like, when he does score, it's usually a header. But that was a quality finish. It was like a striker's finish. So hopefully we can see some of that in the United shirt soon. Brighton coming up Sunday. Manchester United versus Brighton. 7:30 kickoff, I believe it is. Brighton, I like watching. I think they struggle with goals, but in terms of style of play and the system they play, I like their style of football. They're very attacking, and they got some good technical players. So I'm looking forward to it. I could see them causing us problems if we're not at it. But I do see us winning the game. I'm going to go with a clean sheet, and I'm going to go 2-0 to Manchester United, regardless of who we play. We do have to be careful with our selection, I believe. If you're going to bring in the likes of Telles for sure, and not put Pogba on or play Pogba on the wing, like, it's worked, but I think you have to be playing players in their natural position for this game, especially. And I think they will get the result regardless. So, but you do have to be careful with your lineup a little bit. I would keep Henderson in goal. David De Gea obviously had the birth of his child recently, so he was away. He's been back for 1 or 2 games, I believe, before the international break. I think it might have just been the 1 game. And a lot of people want him back in, which I can understand, but I would personally stick with Henderson right now. He's played more recently than De Gea, in terms of, maybe not internationally, but for United. So I think in terms of team chemistry, as of recent, I would go with Henderson for this and bring De Gea in maybe in the next game, possibly, depending on how Henderson does in this game. But a lot of people will go with David De Gea. But personally, I would go with Henderson, and then I would go with Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, Lindelof and Maguire at the centre-backs. Wouldn't be mad if put Bay in there for Lindelof and Maguire, but personally, I would just stick with Lindelof and Maguire. I don't see Brighton causing us that too many problems. Maybe I'm jinxing it, but I just think that we will get a result in this game. I think we will get the 3 points. Even if we make it hard for ourselves, I do think we'll get the 3 points. So I'd go Lindelof and Maguire, Luke Shaw at left back, easily one of the best left backs in Europe, easily for me. So he would be left back. I would go with McTominay and Pogba in the 2 defensive midfield. There's a lot of stuff going on with Pogba. It looks like he's going to be leaving very soon, but I would go and play him in this game because as long as he's here, he has to play for me. When he has played, he's been one of the better players since he's come back into the team. So I would go with Pogba and McTominay. I would go with Greenwood on the right, Bruno in the 10, Dan James on the left, and I would go with Cavani up top. Obviously, there's a lot of talks that Cavani's not happy and wants to go. But why these players are still here, I would play them because they still offer more quality than other players, I believe. So, with the bench, I would go with David De Gea, Eric Bailly, Telles, Donny van de Beek, Rashford, Martial and Matic. No Fred, you'll notice. I'm not a fan of Fred. He's got good energy. He's more mobile than McTominay and Matic. But he's not good enough. He's really not. So I wouldn't even have Fred in the team. A lot of people like him, but he's just not good enough for me. So he doesn't even make it in the bench. So that would be my bench. I'm going for 2-0, as I said, Manchester United. So I'll be tuned in for that, and I'll be back with the confirmed lineups, and then after the game with a post-match recap and the player ratings. But as I said, I feel confident going into this game, and I think that we will get a result. I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton do get a goal, but personally, I think we'll get a clean sheet. So 2-0 Manchester United, and I'll speak to you guys on Sunday.